Hi everyone, my name is Carlos. Today I'm going to share another case study, which is also the work of Renzo, and it is located in Greece, and the city name is Calafia, which is next to Athens. And I think you guys all know the city Athens because there are lots of famous or classic architecture in Athens, such as Parthenon. Parthenon. I think you guys have also studied in the history course. So the city of uh, Athens in Greece is really classic and have a really I think I would describe it as a sense of supreme uh, in one of the Europe city. And today's project is located next to the Avon, and which also can see a lot of architecture in Avon. And the name is is this which is a cultural center. And inside of this cultural center, there are lots of different usage such as library, national library, and some theater or some cafe area, which is a good signature for people to visit. Okay, let's start the introduction. Or first, I'm going to talk about the sites. Where is the site and where is the design located? And you can see the Google map behind. It actually the city is really near to the Avon. Here is the Avon, which is most of people we know about the Greece, and our site is in the corner, which is near the bay, and it is a park, one of the really big park, and then the cultural center is located at the end of the park. You can see in here, the park is in next to the cultural center, and then the cultural center is at the end. Or if you want to enter the cultural center, there are two options. This is designed to have two entrances, and I think it is really interesting. First, the entrance here. One of the entrance is here. The at the one of the entrance is at one end of the river. This is the artificial river, and if you want to enter the cultural center, you can go from here to pass through a long river, then you can get inside to the cultural center. And that is the first one. And the other one is if you want to go into the cultural center, you need to climb up this is a kind of little hill. So people, if you want to go, you want to reach the center, you can also climb up to reach another entrance of the cultural center. And I think there is a really interesting side factor is when you standing of the top standing on the top of the architecture, which is this part, you actually can see some of the famous architecture in Athens. Here is the illustration. Here, this picture. You can see that actually here is the Parthenon, which means people on the top can see the Parthenon, which is far away, and which is located in here. You can see from the Google map. And I think there is a reason. There is a reason that why Renzo Piano he plays Parthenon he placed a pavilion on the top of the architecture, which let people can see the Parthenon. I think he have a really strong intention, which I will explain in the next slide. Okay. This is the concept sketch of the Renzo piano. It set some of the massing of the whole architecture. The first is the whole library and the theater is located inside the hill. There is a mountain, a little mountain that have a slightly slope, and then all the theaters or the library is located inside of the hill. And when you want to go inside to the culture center, you need to go through a long pathway or climb up. And I think it is Renzo Piano is making a homage to which mean he mimic the form of Parthenon, because as you can see in this photo, the Parthenon is on the one of the high mountain of the city, which if you want to go up to visit the Parthenon, you need to climb around, stepping lots of step, and then finally you can reach the Parthenon. And I think this makes a sense of holy, which mean you need to pass through a lot of exercise or some challenge, and finally you can reach the Parthenon. And I think Renzo Piano is also using this kind of feelings in his design. As I mentioned, you need to climb up the mountain to reach the entrance. And also you may also choose to walk through a long pathway to entrance the long pathway to entrance the cultural center. And I think he is mimicking the homage. He's also using this kind of feeling to make people feel a sense of holy. Let's talk about the pavilion on the roof. As I mentioned, the pavilion on the roof is one of the entrance of the cultural center, and on this roof you can see the whole city. This is a really good space to let people to enjoy the view, and also it can be seen from all the all the all the houses downstairs. If there is a place or signature is placed upward, it actually created feelings of holy, because most of the house is really short, and one of the pavilion is on the top. So I think the whole city is focus with the view we focus on this pavilion. So I think this is also homage to the Parthenon. Yes. Next, let's get inside to this cultural center. For the National Theater, I think this is a really good design in the acoustic design, because in most of the theater, the sound factor is one of the things that the architect need to concern in their design. You can see that the material Renzo Piano choose is really good for the atmosphere. Let people have a good experience on that. And also the circular form of sitting, giving a sense of focus to the stage. So people in the stage can be seen by most of the people. And the next is the library part. The book castle part is the place to put all the books. You can see that all the bookshelf is located next to the one of the curtain wall, which is the direction that allows most of the sunlight in, so that when people are selecting the book they want to read, they can also enjoy the sunlight outside. And also the curtain wall makes feelings of transparency, so people can see from the entrance. People are selecting books, and there is a lot of books that we can select. Yes, here is also the entrance, another entrance, which can see through the inside. And the next slide is the reading space. After selecting those books, we can get deeper to the buildings, and then we can find the atrium to read our book here. The atrium is actually giving a sense of giving a feelings of gathering. People can be seen from the top. They can, when they walk up, they also can see people is reading. That is actually a big place for people to gathering and read together. And that's the end of the sharing.